Scarpins Avenue.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sklar Country, the Virus Edition, a.k.a. the Pandy Pods.
A.k.a. two Jews, no Terry Crews.
A.k.a. one Sam and Couchy, two fans of Fauci.
A.k.a. the pods that are pandy with Jason and Randy.
There you go. All right, let's jump into this.
All right, who in their right mind is still having a birthday party at an indoor place?
I mean, by the way, great call if it's 2012 or 13.
2023,
2023, it will be a good call, but you don't need to have a birthday party indoors for your kids right now.
It's not going to go well.
Shit.
It's not going to go well.
Kids don't care. They'll be outside. They're happy to be outside. They want to run around. Kids are like golden retrievers. You got to give them a run.
And no one is going to care except for the 14-year-old who's going to get their ass kicked by five moms at one of these parties.
Yeah, and that kid's not at the party. That kid is working at the trampoline house.
Look, Sky Zone is going to open again soon. It will. Just wait your turn. Like you have to do when a 4-year-old kid tries to dunk on the 8-foot hoop there, which I have had to do before.
You got to wait.
You got to wait. You got to let him miss. You got to watch him tumble all over himself and watch his dad be like, take another one. And you're standing in line and you're like, why does he get another one?
Doesn't even
I only
take
get
another
one. I only get one when I get stoned by the rim. Why does this 4-year-old get 5 shots at it?
And then
why?
suddenly you're like knee deep in the shot mechanics of a 4-year-old who like has no business being there.
It is painful to wait. It is painful to watch, but we do it. Why? Because that's how society works. That is how a place like that survives. Otherwise, we'd be yelling at other people's kids and it could get messy. Well, we got a story about this, about the mess, about an indoor play space. Let's get into it. Tennessee police say 5 women assaulted a 14-year-old worker and stole her cell phone and headphones Sunday.
What?
That is cold. Her cell phone?
And her headphones.
How is she supposed to text people that she's bored at her job at a Sky Zone?
When she has no phone. Give it back to her.
5 grown-ass women, Randy.
Jesus Christ. Is this the Real Housewives of Tennessee?
Assaulting a 14-year-old. There's something to be proud of right
you're
there.
going to take that one. You're going to put your head on the pillow that night and say, I did something good today.
I stole a 14-year-old cell phone. Oh, and her headphones, too, by the way. Let us not forget that.
Now, how's she supposed to drown out the blood-curdling screams
of an injured child?
Or of a 6-year-old's birthday party?
Or the voices in her own head. Why did she take this stupid job?
I don't know.
The victim, and she is a victim. Like, let's make no bones about this. This is a victim.
14-year-old. I have a 14-year-old. If she got a job,
You'd be like, so proud of her. You're like, hey, you took initiative. You went out and you got a job. The victim.
What did she do that was so wrong that
she was an employee? That's Randy. She was an employee at the Urban Air Trampoline and Adventure Park in Memphis.
It's not an adventure park. Let's state what it is.
Well, now we know. Well, I mean, when you got 5 moms beating your ass down,
it is an adventure.
It becomes an adventure.
It's an adventure to make it out of work alive.
Right? That's why they call every day is an adventure there. Every day you could die.
That's right.
At the hand of angry customers.
That's the Urban Air Adventure Park.
Urban Air, for those who don't know, is a national chain where children can play on trampolines, rock walls, gymnastics equipment, among other items, and it also hosts birthday parties.
I had my kid's birthday party at Trampoline House.
So did I.
Sky Zone, and we had a great time. Nobody assaulted the employees there. In fact, everybody was cool.
Right.
Even when someone didn't wear the right socks and was called on the carpet, literally on the carpet, nobody threw a hissy fit.
So the pizza sucks. The Kool-Aid that they give you sucks.
It's
people
watered
who work
down.
there for your birthday party, they are not helpful at all.
They gave you attitude.
They gave us a little attitude. They didn't help us round up the kids. They didn't really help us cut the cake.
And they cut it off right at the second. Right. They weren't letting anything go a minute over.
And they didn't do anything.
No.
And they charged us a service fee for their crappy employee service. And it sucked.
Right.
But not once did my wife and I say, we're going to go beat up a 14-year-old.
Let's go take their cell phone and her headphones.
Not
you didn't
once.
Do it because you actually have decorum. I mean, this is like what
I once got kicked out. Randy, of an indoor trampoline
No, you
park.
didn't.
Yes, I did.
How?
When it came time to pay, I bounced a check.
Fucks! And scene.
All right. There had been a fight, obviously, inside before the assault. The Memphis-based WREG reported.
Where did the fight take place? My money is on the foam pit.
Oh my God, how great would that be? Because when adults get into the foam pit,
they can't get out.
It's like quicksand. It is the last bastion of quicksand in our society. Because more you fight, the deeper you go down into that foam. You got no footing.
Dude, it is like getting into a relationship with a crazy person.
You
It's
got
hard
no
to get out.
footing.
You got no footing.
Every time you try to grab onto something, you keep
Can't
going
get
down.
out.
You say goodbye to your friends and family. There's diseases down in there.
That's right.
It's like a relationship
You
with a
don't
horrible
know
person.
what's underneath you. That is what it's like being in a relationship with a crazy person, being in the foam pit at an urban air zone.
There you go. I don't think it's called Urban Air.
Urban Air Trampoline House and Adventure Park.
The victim's mother told the station that her daughter and other employees had been tasked. Why have they been tasked?
Why?
With asking guests to leave the venue if they were not there for a party. This is not a
that-
hard concept.
Yeah. Hey, but why are we giving this to a 14-year-old? Like, let's find the biggest, baddest dude or woman and have that person walk around with a bunch of keys.
So, of course, this taps into a bigger issue, which we talk about a lot on the show, and that's where we are in this moment in our history. Thanks
people
to our
don't
dumb
believe
president.
the rules apply
When
to them.
someone says you have to do something that you don't want to do, that bothers you in the least,
It's infringing upon your freedom.
your freedoms.
My freedoms.
I'm going to fight it. I'm going to fight it.
Wear a mask? You can't tell me what to do with my face. Yeah, we can. Yes, we can.
We're going to fight it, and we're going to fight you, and we're going to take your phone and your headphones.
Yeah.
She was walking the women out of the building when they allegedly attacked her in the parking lot. Okay, maybe she walked them out too
She
far.
walked out too far.
To me, to the door is
To
good.
the door, you did your
Lock it.
job. Lock it.
Lock them up. Lock them
it.
out.
That's right.
Police release
You don't have
surveillance.
to walk them each to their cars.
No,
but
but-
that's a 14-year-old. She doesn't know.
She doesn't know any better.
She's probably on her
doesn't
headphones
know.
the whole time. She's probably texting her friend. Probably watching TikTok.
The police released surveillance images of the attack and are asking the public for help tracking down the subjects.
I love that they
don't
can't-
have the suspects yet.
Wait, they didn't. They should have their shoe sizes. Women, you got to sign a. You got to sign a waiver.
Yeah, you don't. You have
What,
to
you put
pay.
a fake name down on the waiver. Come
Call
on.
the cell phone.
Yeah.
Find my iPhone. Do
There you go.
that.
Find
I'm
my
sure they're
iPhone.
not smart enough to turn it off.
Find my iPhone.
The photos show a group of women apparently throwing punches as a group of onlookers stand behind them. Well, that's nice.
Yeah. How about the people who are coming in for the next wave of parties? Is this what happens?
Well,
is this part of the full package plan? We get to throw bows.
If I'm the parents of the kids whose birthday party is, I might work the fight into the birthday party.
Maybe.
Like I want to make it seem like it was like a planned entertainment. Remember when I said I was going to get you guys a magician?
Hey, by the way, guys, if nobody listens, that same thing can happen to you. Those
Right.
women work for Urban Air Trampoline and Adventure Park. They will rain hellfire down on you.
Fire. And
If you
fights.
don't leave when they tell you it's time to leave.
Come on out to the parking lot, kids. You're going to get to see 5 grown women take down a 14-year-old, make her headphones disappear. That's magic.
Jesus.
That is magic. It's kind
For
of like
doing her job.
It's kind of like 5 clowns too when you think about it. 5 clowns. What a-
Bunch of bitch ass losers watching.
Watching.
Get in there, man. Get in there.
Seriously, no one stepped in to break it up.
Were they too lazy? Were they filming on for World
Were they
Star?
yelling? Were they yelling World Star? Busy yelling that,
Filming
and posting it.
Yeah.
These onlookers are just awful. I
Terrible. hate 'em.
Obviously, we hate the women who beat down.
Awful.
The onlookers are awful. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to tell you why they're awful and wrap this whole story up.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Still tickets available for the Ryan Sickler Live Dumb People Town Saturday,
We
April
wanna see you
10th,
there.
6:30 p.m. West Coast time, 9:30 Eastern time. It's always so much fun, and Ryan's one of the best guests we have. His great podcast, The Honeydew. It's like a mixture
So
of it's
funny.
your worst moments ever. He is the perfect guy to do this show. He was our second guest ever on Dumb People Town. He's going to be amazing. Eventbrite.com. The Cactus Blossoms are doing music. It is
So
a
good.
blast. It's a great way to support us, so come check that out. All right, when we
So
left,
5 grown-ass women beat up a 14-year-old employee of an Urban Air Trampoline Adventure Zone and stole her headphones
And her
stole
cell phone.
cell phone.
Who are
and
these
people
idiots?
that were onlookers who just sat there and watched it happen.
they should be sent, in my opinion, to the dodgeball court and just to get berated and blasted by, I'm going to say this, Aroldis Chapman.
Yeah, let him put
Fire
his
a couple of
aggression
rounds into that
for a
woman's
good thing.
face.
So a Memphis Police
All these
Department
women.
spokeswoman told Fox News Friday that she was not aware any of the people in the background stepping in and breaking it up and helping the girl.
Exactly. Nobody did.
Nobody stepped up and helped a 14-year-old girl. Police were seeking the public's help identifying suspects, and Crime Stoppers was offering a $1,000 reward for information.
It's not enough money.
Does
you
that-
better give $1,000 and a party at the Urban Air Trampoline House and Adventure
$1,000
Park.
bucks, that they should be crime slower downers. They're
That's
not
right.
crime stoppers.
Yeah.
$1,000 isn't going to do it.
Crime prolongers.
Also, the crime has already happened.
Yeah.
I think they
You're
should
not
be
stopping any more crime.
Crime Stoppers is not what they should call. They should call this justice seekers.
These
right?
assailants remain at large, y'all.
That's right.
How large were they?
They were so at large.
They were so at large.
They were so at large when they cut their legs, gravy came out.
They were so at large when they wore Malcolm X t-shirts. They were Malcolm Triple X.
That's right. Helicopters tried to land on them.
They are very large.
They were so large they have to buy a whole row on Southwest Airlines.
Both sides of the plane
That
can't
is,
get the current through. Can't get the current through.
They were so at large. Their cholesterol levels was higher than the fee Crime Stoppers paid.
Over 1,000.
I'm sorry.
This crime needs to be solved. Can we
It has
please?
got to be solved.
Why can't we solve this crime?
There has to be trampoline justice, and I actually think trampoline justice should be its own courtroom show.
Yeah, I agree.
It's all done on trampolines.
It's called bounce.
Bounce. Judge is bouncing. Bailiff's bouncing. Defense
Let's
is
bounce
bouncing.
this bitch.
Bounce this bitch. Bounce this bitch. And everyone's chanting it, and then they bounce her right out of the courtroom.
Bounce
She's
her right
guilty.
into jail.
All 5 of them. Bounce them into jail. They're assholes, and they need to be shut down, okay? I'm not, you know what? Randy and I are very much justice-seeking people, and we are the kind of people who are like, when someone's wronged, your daughters are like this too. When someone wrongs someone else,
It's time to get in there.
time to step it up.
Time to get in there
and bounce this bitch. All right, you guys are great.
That is
That's
a
the
show, you guys. We love you so much. Stay connected, stay protected, don't get infected. This is not a hoax.
But we've got the jokes.
Tell the people that you love them. Wear a mask, get vaccinated. We can do this together, and
Yes,
hope
we
we're
can.
bringing you a little bit of joy with this show. We love doing it for you. We'll see you tomorrow.
La-ti-da, la-ti-da-ti-da-ti-da, la-ti-da.